Mets drop Game 5 to the Marlins 4-2 and not up the series. My thoughts and my opinions on this game coming up right after the intro.
Meet the Mets, meet the Mets. Step right up and greet the Mets. Bring your kiddies, bring your wife. Guaranteed to have the time of your life because the Mets are really socking the ball. Knocking those home runs over the wall. East side, west side, everybody's coming down to meet the METS Mets of New York Town.
Welcome back to the Bleed Orange and Blue podcast. My name is TJ Labby, and this is the post-game review. As said in the intro, the Mets fall in Game 5 to the Marlins by a score of 4-2. It was a rough game to watch a little, in some regards, not all regards. Kodai Solid looked really good with his start last night. I think he did a good job, a solid job from him, other than the home run in the first, but he's always had struggles in the first inning since that playoff game against the Phillies back in the playoffs of last season. The main takeaway from this game was Lindor, and Lindor has been off to a sluggish start as of late. He's usually off to a sluggish start in the beginning of the year. Recently, his wife gave birth to his fourth child, and I think there's a lot on his mind. He booted two ground balls, easy ground balls that he usually makes from, in my opinion, he should be a Gold Glover from just the plays that he makes at shortstop, but not much doing from the errors last night. It is what it is. Just has to clear his mind. He'll eventually clear his mind. He'll eventually get it going. But offense last night was they looked dead. They were not on their game after the third inning. They were able to get something going. And then after that, Alcantara just shut them down, and the whole bullpen for the Marlins shut them down. So not much really going on with the Metsies in the offensive front. But let's take a look at our stat lines. First is the pitching stat line. Kodai Solid went 5 innings, 3 hits, 4 runs, 2 of them unearned off the error by Lindor, a walk, and 8 strikeouts, giving up a home run to Kyle Stowers in the bottom of the first. Again, it was a great start by Senga. It was a good start. It was good to see that from Senga. A lot of his strikeouts came off his forkball. He was really working his breaking pitch as well. His fastball is topping out at about maybe 96, 97 miles an hour. So it was good to see Senga put up a good, reliable start, and hopefully he can keep that going in the 5 spot in this rotation. Max Kranick, man, he's looked fantastic out of the bullpen, and he looked great last night. 3 innings, scoreless, 1 strikeout. He looks great. Even after not being in the league for a little bit and also making his first appearance back in Houston, his first appearance in 3 years back in Houston, he's looked great out of that pen, and he looks revived and ready to be a reliable guy in the pen for the Mets. And hopefully we look to see more of that moving forward, as he's a reliable setup man for hopefully Edwin Diaz when he has those save opportunities. The stat line for the hitting last night: Lindor 1 for 4 with an RBI and a strikeout. Great to see him get the RBI. It was a nice slow single up the middle to score that run from third. And hopefully we see more from that from Lindor. As said, he's on a bit of a slow start right now. He's got a .067 average. So hopefully see more from our leadoff guy in the coming days. Juan Soto, his first offer of the season. He was able to tally a walk last night, so not much from Soto. He was a little off guard with Alcantara because, as I said, Alcantara is a great pitcher for the Marlins, so not much the Mets were able to do off him other than those 2 runs. Alonso 0 for 4, nothing doing there. Nimmo, he went 2 for 4 with an RBI, 2 Ks. He homered last night, his second home run in as many as 2 days, which is good to see. Some good power out of Nimmo. Hopefully continues to see that power surge in the cleanup spot. Vientos 0 for 4, nothing doing for him last night. Winker 1 for 4, he got a single, 2 strikeouts. Torrens 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Acuna 1 for 2 with a run scored. He was the runner on third for the RBI for Lindor. Beatty coming in the pinch hit. He went 0 for 1, nothing much there. And then Siri 0 for 3, nothing much doing for him either. Final stat line for this game, the Mets 2 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors. The Marlins 4 runs, 3 hits, no errors. That's a little concerning that the Marlins only had 3 hits, but they probably would have had more if it wasn't for, again, the error that Lindor made back in the fourth. Scoring from this game, Kyle Stowers with the home run made it 2-0 back in the first. Again, just a rough pitch from Sanga, right in Stowers' wheelhouse. Nothing much you can really do much there. Yeah, 4-seam down the middle, 93 on his fastball there. That's just a meatball down the middle for any hitter. Nimmo with his home run to right center field. Again, his second home run in as many as 2 days. Lindor with an RBI single in the top of the third made it tied at 2. And then Graham Pauley with an RBI double in the bottom of the fourth. And that was basically it until the Mets had a shot in the ninth. Nimmo with a single. He was able to get on. Soto walked, so he was already on. So there was men at first and second, and the Mets were not able to rally and figure it out and put it all together to get the win. So main takeaways from this game, other than the offense fizzling out, it was a meh game. It's that type of game that you can't really do much from. Again, Alcantara, one of the best pitchers in the league. He looks good. He topped out at least 98, 99 on his fastball. He was striking out guys. He looked good. They were able to get to him early. But the thing with Alcantara is that you can get to him early, but if you're not able to do anything much after that, then he will keep striking out guys, and he will be able to get through lineups very efficiently. And he looked like himself last night. Even though he looks like he's probably going to get traded at the deadline for someone, maybe the Mets. I would love to get Alcantara. That would be a great addition to this pitching staff, especially as of late with the news from Sean Manaea as he's out for 2 weeks with another setback. That sucks. So it looks like he's not going to be back till the end of April. And this rotation looks like to be holding on by a string. Hopefully see more from Holmes and the rest of the guys. I think Holmes will bounce back hopefully tonight. That would be good. And hopefully the offense can give me more as we head on to the final game of the series, Game 6 against the Marlins. Tonight at 4:40 on SMY, Clay Holmes taking on Connor Gillespie. No lineup out yet because, well, it's 11 o'clock in the morning. So no lineup is probably going to be out till maybe 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So nothing much really going on there. Again, this is not really that long of an episode because, one, I'm in a study room with my girlfriend right now. And two, there wasn't as I said, it was a meh game. There wasn't really a lot happening, but there wasn't really, there wasn't a lot happening, but there wasn't, I guess, too much. I guess it was just in the middle. Nothing really much going on there. But again, what do I want to see tonight? I want to see Clay Holmes look better on the mound, and I want him to be more confident in his pitches. He looked good in Houston. The only problem is he was giving up hard hit balls. As long as he's able to get those ground outs like he usually did from the bullpen spot when he was with the Yankees, and hopefully works that sinker and works for that fastball and also works on that kick change, then I think hopefully he can tally more strikeouts against a team like this Marlins team. This Marlins team is inexperienced. There's a lot of AAA guys. There's more minor leaguers on this team than there really is major leaguers. So hopefully he's able to give me some strong innings tonight. He doesn't have to go at least maybe 6 or 7. Give me about 5 or 6. That'd be nice. Then get some bullpen guys in there. Hopefully, not Danny Young. Please, not Danny Young. And hopefully, get some more. Probably Minter will probably go tonight. Diaz, obviously, if there's a save opportunity. Who else is available? Who else is available tonight? Probably looking at not Kranick tonight. Kranick pitched last night. Maybe Brazabon back in there. That'd be nice to see from him. Give him some innings of relief. But yeah, and then offense tonight. They've seen Connor Gillespie a good amount of times in spring training, so hopefully they can figure it out tonight and get the bats going. Hopefully Soto can perform tonight. Hopefully Lindor can break out of this slump, and hopefully he can be reminded that, yes, you can hit even early on in the season. You don't have to wait till June or July to start hitting. So give me some more. Hopefully Lindor can get it going. Hopefully Nimmo can keep his power surge going. Hopefully, Alonso can keep his power surge going. All I want is win the series. That'd be great. Good momentum as they head into the off day tomorrow and then play the home opener against the Toronto Blue Jays at home. And then it's going to be packed at Citi Field with a ruckus crowd. So I'm very excited to see what the fans bring us during that home opening series. And we play the Marlins again. So we're playing them 6 out of 9 times in this series. So hopefully we're able to win this series, get some leverage in the National League East. But that is all for me for now. And for this episode of the Bleed Orange and Blue podcast, you can put it in the books.